Good morning. Woo! I'm feeling it this morning. I had a bit of a treat last night. I had a butter leaf. Actually had two. Man, it's nice and chilly in here today. Feels good. I don't want to regurgitate everything that's already out there. You need three things: proper nutrition, proper fitness, proper sleep. That's it. It's not that I want everyone to be able to go to the gym and work out and everything, because that's not for everybody. I really understand that. I get that. That's where the term meat and potatoes came from. When I was growing up, that was one of those euphemisms you always heard, right? Just give me the meat and potatoes of the situation. It's just the facts. You know, the core of what is needed to be understood. Common sense was having to figure it out yourself because you didn't have a, encyclopedia of knowledge in your pocket. They sat on the bookshelves. Britannias. Remember those things? Oh my God. Woo! 12 minutes in, 3 miles an hour. If you find this and you're young, get into the trades. Become an electrician, carpenter, plumber. Those are the things that let you build a foundation for your life. Learn to trade, learn to build, learn to fix. Watch videos. I think I'm fairly smart, pretty intelligent. I can follow a video. If you want to learn how to walk on a treadmill, there are videos for that too. Oh my goodness. Honey badger don't care. That's right. Need to start bringing all these old meme shirts back. I'll make them popular. Whew. It's one thing to walk for 30 plus minutes on an incline. It's definitely another thing to do it. Try to hold a conversation with yourself and with you. And I'm glad I'm doing this. Outside of getting in shape and dropping my weight and really trying to figure out these last 20 pounds as a good tweak. Yeah, I've never been this lean in my life. Like I've said, once you get to a certain point in your physique or in your training, you just start tweaking it. You want to be faster. You want to be stronger. You want to be more flexible. You want to run farther. You want to lift more weight. You want to grow bigger muscles. If you want to lose 100 pounds, you want to lose 20 pounds, you want to lose 10 pounds. For a lot of people, it's hard. I mean, for me, it was hard. Even though I had done this before, and it's when you're out of fitness or out of shape or out of the gym or out of sports for like 5-6 years, a decade plus, it's hard to get back in. You know what you got to do. Sometimes the body just doesn't want to do it. And you're older. Got a lot more mileage on the frame. But yeah, write down some goals. And goals can be small. They can be big. You can move your goals around. And when you write down your goals, just a couple, 2 or 3. Nothing significant. Small things that you want to achieve. That you know that you can achieve. That you just got to be focused and committed to. This helps me a lot, helping me understand what I need. I'm disciplined, I'm motivated. Am I consistent? There are days when I am not consistent because other things have popped up in my life or in my day that take precedence, more important, right? I want to show you how, even if those things happen, how to stay on track. A bad meal, a bad day, we all have them. You're going to have more. I know I will. But having a bad day, how you deal with that bad day, 2 different things. And I know I keep saying it, but understanding how this affects your day, how it can make your mind a little less frantic, more calm, gives you direction, makes you understand how to solve small problems before they turn into big ones, makes you understand how to look at a problem without being overwhelmed. I believe that's an issue. You might feel overwhelmed, right? I've got all this stuff I got to do, take care of my kids, be a good partner, be a good human. Gotta get this deadline done. Put all that away. You take some time for yourself and you refresh and you work out and you exercise and get the dopamines running and all the good chemicals going through your brain. That only takes about 60 to 90 days, before the oxytocin starts getting released. And oxytocin in your brain is a self-love chem. Makes you feel grateful, makes you feel alive. It's a self-reward chemical your brain will release. But the crazy thing is it takes about 3 months, 120 days for that to show up in your system on a consistent basis, if you're consistent, which is also about the same time that most people stop. The good chemicals, endorphins, getting released into the system, because those are the chemicals that your brain's like, yeah, man, we're good to go. Let's go. This is great. We're doing awesome. You're doing awesome. So remember, when I tell you that 90 days to 120 days, if you can push past that and you're consistent, that's when your body will really, really start to turn around for you. Eating less, or you're exercising more, and you're reducing fat on your body, depending on how long it's been or how big you are, or you could be putting in a lot of those, as I said before, toxins, right? Toxins are stored in your fat. So when you lose the fat, you're gonna feel a little under the weather sometimes. But when you get to that 3-month, 4-month part, and your hormones are starting to operate better, release the chemicals you need, it's a great feeling. The exercise or the gym, that 1 hour that you put into either lifting weights or going for a run or cardio or whatever, it's only 1 hour. The other 23 hours are the ones that matter the most. That's where you manage your time. That's where you manage your nutrition, stress, family life, your personal life, your relationships, your environment. I like the gym because it's my time. It's a time I've set aside in the day for me to not worry about anything but getting better, getting stronger, feeling more healthy, improving my cardio capabilities, my capacity. And that's what I mean about finding the fitness that fits. If you find something that you really enjoy, an hour's nothing. That's, I think, the most important thing about starting a journey like this. You got to find what works, what makes you interested, what makes you motivated. So yeah, you, me, let's get this. Well, we're coming up on 30 minutes here. Another session down, another day to start. All right, you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.